Okay, very good. So we're going to begin just warming up the spine with some spinal flexes. So if you're sat on a chair, you can just have your hands resting on your thighs. Otherwise, you can hold on to the front of your legs, keeping your head over your pelvis. Eyes are closed, focused up and in at the brow point. And you're going to inhale, stretch the spine forwards. Exhale, stretch the spine backwards. So inhale forwards, exhale back. And keeping that going, if you wish, you can silently vibrate the mantra Sat Nam, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat is truth and Nam is your vibration. So it's connecting you to your highest self. Keeping that breath deep and strong. And inhale deeply up to center. Hold the breath. And exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. And then just bringing your legs out to the side, having your feet flexed, toes pointing to the sky. And you're going to hold on to your knees or your shins, wherever you feel is comfortable. Inhaling the head up to center. Exhaling, head down towards the left. Inhaling up to center, exhale, head down towards the right. So we're inhaling up, exhaling down. And inhale the head up to center. Exhale the head down towards the floor in front of you. Keeping the head down, inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And engaging the navel, inhaling, curving the spine, rounding up to sitting, and then bring your legs together and bounce your knees up and down and twist your feet side to side, and then just pat your legs down and relax. Very good. Today's class is all about prosperity and abundance, and we're going to begin with a meditation called the 4-stroke breath for energy. Now, if you're all about self-growth and uncovering your highest self and your truth, then your breath, especially when you first start, is one of the most powerful ways that you can change yourself. It will completely change your personality, help you to be more patient, raise your level of consciousness, increase your vitality, and it heals your whole system. And we have this mantra in Kundalini Yoga called 𝗵𝗵, and it describes, it kind of gives you the effect of may the force be with you. And if you find often that your mind freaks out, if you're a victim to your mind's negative emotions, whirling thoughts, being unable to focus and going off on these insane tangents, or reminding you of mistakes that you made, or just not being good enough when you're trying to get out your comfort zone, the breath is a perfect way to come back to that deep inner wisdom. So this is 𝗵𝗵, this sacred wisdom that all is well, and this deep, deep, deep inner peace. And so we're going to be focusing with the eyes on the tip of the nose, and you're going to inhale. We're going to take one inhale and break it up into 4 equal segments. So it's going to be 4 sniffs, equal sniffs through the nose, and then you're going to exhale 1 long stroke. And the hands are going to be in Gya Mudra, index fingertip touching the thumb tip, just resting on the knees or in the lap if you're sat on a chair. So inhaling for 4, exhale for 1. Inhale, exhale for 1. All through the nose, unless you've got a cold and you need to do it through the mouth. And we're going to layer this with a mantra. So we're going to inhale, mentally vibrating sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale, 𝗺𝗵𝗃. Inhale, sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale, 𝗺𝗵𝗃. Sa, ta, na, ma. 𝗺𝗵𝗃. So this is going to cleanse your subconscious, help you relax, and uncover that truth, Sat Chit Anand. The truth of reality is bliss. So it's sa, ta, na, ma, 𝗺𝗵𝗃. So you might find that your breath slows down, that's good. And inhale deeply through the nose. Hold the breath peacefully, relaxing the jaw and the neck and the throat and the shoulders. And exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself, and just staying in this meditative state, noticing the subtle changes that you've created. That sense of stillness, also vitality, all that prana and life force energy. And inhale deeply. And exhale. And you can straighten your legs out in front of you. Shake your legs, shake your hands. And when you're ready, come sat back into easy pose, or you can stay with your legs straight actually if you struggle in easy pose. The Kriya that we're doing today is called mental beaming, and it's really wonderful for really focusing what you want to manifest in your life. So one of the reasons that people struggle with manifesting is because the desire comes in from our higher self or your soul, whatever you want to call it. But the ego mind gets very controlling, and it likes to control every aspect of how it happens and how it arrives, which blocks us from being in that state of receiving. Also, when we set the manifestation, but then we surrender to it arriving in whatever way it arrives, you'll always find that when you've set that manifestation, things will arrive in a far better way than the limited mind could ever imagine. And there's just these series of synchronicities, and it seems really magical, and like the whole universe is there to support your dreams and your desires. And so when we have these impulses come through, these dreams and desires from our higher self, they say that true happiness and our dreams are on the other side of our comfort zone. So it's beyond the realms of the limited mind, which is why it's so important to clear all the debris. So the way that the limited mind works, the physical mind, is it's just trying to keep us safe. And it's stored all this fear, and we've got all this stuff in our soul records to try and keep us safe. But we don't want fear, and we don't want the pain of the past to protect us. We want our full unlimited self to protect us. This deep inner wisdom and expansiveness, this creator energy and unconditional love, and our power to protect us, not fear, because that locks us up and prevents these things coming in. So one of the amazing things about this meditation is that it clears all of that inner chatter so that we make ourselves zero. And when we make ourselves zero, we receive everything. One of the reasons that people resist meditating is when you first start, there's kind of like this void state. We call it the groundless ground of being. And to begin with, it can feel like a void. It can feel like there's no ground there. It can feel black and empty, and the mind freaks out, which is why most people resist meditating, because we're scared of this void. But when we start uncovering our full unlimited potential, there's all these paradoxes. And so in that void and in that darkness, if we just pause, we'll notice that everything is there. There's this, in that stillness, there's that Shakti energy, that full unmanifest potential where everything is possible. There's also the deepest peace and inner wisdom and unconditional love, and that Sat Chit Anand. So the truth of reality is bliss. If we can just clear away all that debris from the mind. So there's 3 points to this meditation. If you can sit in easy pose throughout the whole thing, great. In between them, if you need to straighten your legs, and if you're really uncomfortable, try and sit still for as long as you can, because when we're still, the mind is still, and as soon as we move, the mind can flutter again. But just try and do whatever you can to be comfortable. And you can also put cushions underneath your knees. So for the first posture, okay, hands are in Ghir Mudra, resting on the knees, and this whole Kriya is also going to help you to clear mental clutter, so you can have a focused and calm mind. It's going to help you to release emotional baggage and also deepen your self-awareness, which is one of the best superpowers that you can have today in this crazy world. It's going to help to reduce your stress levels and obviously improve your ability to manifest, so to set intentions and take the actions that you need. We don't want to be manifesting from our sofa. Lovely to see you. So releasing those limiting beliefs as well. So when we're manifesting something, we set that intention and then we follow our excitement of the next steps, so follow our passion. But if we're new to this, and if we've got a lot of fear and a lot of stuff in our soul records, it can be quite confusing, and the things that seem exciting aren't. So it takes a little bit of practice. But if you really get used to listening to that higher self come through, things that seem scary aren't. They feel like, oh yeah, this feels really good. So hands in Ghir Mudra, and you're going to take a long, slow, deep sip of air through the mouth, and then close the mouth and exhale slowly and completely through the nose. Eyes are closed. So sipping long, slow and deep through the mouth. Close the mouth and exhale through the nose. Very good. Keeping that breath going. Inhaling that emptiness and stillness. Exhaling, relaxing deeper into the stillness. Inhaling, stillness. Exhaling, relaxing deeper into the silence. And inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. And you can straighten your legs, give your knees a bounce up and down. And come back to sitting when you're ready. So you're going to stay with hands in Ghir Mudra. And you're going to inhale deeply. Eyes closed, hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can and meditating on 0. So think nothing, do nothing, be nothing. And when you need to exhale, exhale through the nose. Inhaling deeply. Hold the breath. All is 0. I am 0. If any thoughts arise, just say it's 0. 0 each thought. When you need to exhale, exhale. So noticing if any thoughts do arise, that they are arising in this open, empty space of stillness, of silence. So just 0 each thought. Allow it to arise. Don't suppress anything. Just come back to that heart-filled, aware presence. So you're aware of your thoughts. You're aware of the space around you. You're aware of your breath. Just noticing the subtle qualities of this heart-filled, aware presence. Recognizing, feeling or visualizing in this stillness, there is the deepest, sweetest, unconditional love. And in this stillness, in this love, allow any problems that you have to arise and zero them. Any illnesses that have been hanging around, any negative emotions, any mental or physical issues that you've been having, allowing them to come and arise in this stillness and just zero them. All situations are dissolving, bringing it back to a single point of light, tiny speck of light, and then zero. All problems, bringing it to a tiny speck of light, and then zero. If any positive things come up, just noticing them without zeroing them. Keep that focus on anything that's been bothering you, anything that's not aligned with love, your highest good. Allowing that stillness, that heart-filled presence to deepen and expand, reducing anything negative to a speck of light and then zero. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Relax yourself. Straighten your legs. Open and close your fingers. Point and flex your feet. Give them all a shake. And coming back into easy pose. Hands are still in Gya Mudra, resting on the knees, eyes are closed. And just allow yourself to become aware of what you need the most. What quality or condition do you want the most? And you're going to summarize it into one word. So prosperity, abundance, love. Inner peace is two, but that's okay. Relationship, a high vibrational relationship. Health, wealth. So just picking that one thing that you desire the most for your complete happiness and growth at this moment. It must be one word. And then lock on to that one word, that one thought. Your full being is just focused on that one word. Inhale and hold the breath and beam out that stream of consciousness, just one word. Continuous stream, continuous thought, projecting that one word. And you need to exhale, relax the breath as you need to. So inhaling deeply into the belly. Hold the breath. Focus your whole being on that one word and project it out. One continuous stream. Your deepest heart's desire for what you want, for your happiness and your growth. And so it's already there. Allowing that stream of consciousness to become more clear, more focused, more elevated. Just allow different facets of this to arise. And inhale deeply. Hold the breath. And exhale. And then inhale deeply. Hold the breath. And move your arms, move your shoulders. And bring your hands up above your head. Stretch and exhale. Inhale deeply. Keep stretching and moving in all directions. And exhale, last time. Inhale deeply. Stretch your full being. And exhale. And relax. And you can straighten your legs. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Very good. The last meditation that we're doing, also for prosperity, the meditation with the magic mantra. Two very important things with this. One, you must get the pronunciation correct, which I've put in the chat. So it's 𝗂𝗵𝗃, 𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗏, 𝗂𝗵𝗃. And also, after this meditation, you must watch your words because it puts you in a manifesting mode. So you don't want to be talking and moaning and complaining because you're just going to attract an extra big dose of that. So this mantra is very powerful. It's going to help to elevate you above your negative thoughts and also above the obstacles that you have in your life. And it's going to help you to uncover that, as we were talking about earlier, that Sat Chit Anand, the truth of reality is bliss. So these deep states of bliss and unconditional love. It's also going to amplify your positive thoughts and really build on the meditation that we did earlier. So really amplifying your projection and your dreams and your wishes that you have. It's going to help you increase your mental clarity and focus, strengthen your intuition, which is a wonderful superpower for today's crazy world, and promote deeper states of bliss, so helping out with stress and anxiety as well. So with the hands, we're going to put them in a cup, and they're at the level of your heart. Is it the heart? Or is it the diaphragm? Hold on a minute. Yeah, so it's at the level of your heart. So it's quite a shallow cup as well. So if your hands are straight, you're just lifting your fingers a little bit. Now this, the mercury line, which is the little fingers, you want to press your fingers together firmly so that there's no gap. If there is a little gap, that's not the end of the world, but just press them together firmly. So that's at your heart. And then your eyes are closed, but through your eyelids, you are looking into the cup of your hands, receiving all those miracles and all those blessings and all that abundance. So your eyes are closed, but looking through your eyelids into the cup of your hands. And we're chanting 𝗂𝗵𝗃, 𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗏, 𝗂𝗵𝗃. Hold the posture, inhale deeply, hold the breath, and exhale, relax the hands, relax yourself, and just rest for a moment in the silence, letting that mantra in the class blossom in your being, allowing yourself to being open to receive, or rather noticing this is your natural way of being. Your natural way of being is deeply peaceful, abundant, and wise. Bringing your hands to prayer pose. We'll close the space with 3 satnams. Eyes focused at the brow point. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Satnam. 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 May we always realize that our true nature is fearless, deeply peaceful and wise. And may our growth be blissful, everlasting and illuminating. And may love, light and neutrality guide us on our way. Satnam. Satnam, you beautiful beings. So just before you go, as you are in a manifesting state, and that mantra adds power to your words that you speak. If you want to say what you want to bring into your life now out loud, and feel free to put in the comments or send me an email below of what are your next steps. So feeling that excitement of you've got your manifestation, feeling that passion of like, oh, what excites me next? What's the next step? For some of you, it might be something really big and way out your comfort zone. For others, it might just be, what's the next easiest step? And just making that commitment to yourself now that while that energy is still fresh, that you'll do something, at least one step in the next 24 hours. And then committing to doing something small as a minimum every day to start building that momentum. So taking intelligent, inspired action every day, following your excitement, but not being attached to the outcome. So you set that intention of what you love and what you desire, and then just letting go of that control of the ego and knowing that the universe or your higher mind will deliver it in a far better way than you could ever imagine. So keep me posted, sending you lots of love. Lovely to see you again. Sat Nam.